Yo, it's LA's home for hip hop, man. Real 92.3. You already know we the real after party. Bootleg Kev, DJ Damage. We got our brother Dre Sinatra. Squad. Special guest in the building, straight from Detroit.
T Grizzley.
Yeah.
What up, though? What up, though?
What up, man? Yo, Jam, is that the like DMX had a bark? You got the Grizzly Bear fucking
yeah, that's the roar.
Oh man, the roar. Yo, congrats, though, bro. You out here shining. Look at them fucking chains, bro.
I appreciate it.
Might have the illest logo in hip hop right now.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. So, talk about what's the newest chain you got there? Cause
the newest one is the paw. That's the newest edition, the bear paw.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be in your business, but how much you got sitting on the neck right there?
100 and some change.
What
about the wrist?
Streaming money coming in, boy.
The wrist about 30 and some change.
Woo. Okay, I see you. I see you.
I try to be,
Hey man, you got to show it. You getting it popping. We were just talking, man. Obviously off the air. First Day Out is one of those records that I feel like is gonna stand the test of time in the nightclub.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a Dreams and Nightmares, or just one of those songs I feel like in 3 years you're gonna still be able to get the same reaction out of.
Yeah, it's a blessing to have something like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like, you're gonna be able to get bags off that record. Like, if everything else fucking goes to shit, like, you're gonna be able to get some bags off that record for the next few years.
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, Drew.
I mean, when Hope said that was like the hardest song at that moment, I mean, what happens that day? Like,
how'd you
what's
feel?
your phone? What's that day like when that happens, when that comes out?
Man, everything was just so crazy. He just made another, he just did another interview where he shouted me out. It was like reliving that moment all over again. That's like the biggest, you know what I'm saying? That's the highest level of hip hop to me.
Straight up.
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So it's like, that's crazy.
A lot of people.
And there's a lot of new artists out here that he could have said. He said me, so.
He said you.
That felt good.
As he should. No, I just feel like, how does it feel? Not only do you have a big, big first single, the situation you coming out of with that single, but the sound of it, it's the straight Detroit sound. A lot of artists come from wherever they come from, and shout out to them, but sometimes they don't have the original sound from their city. I feel like that's a big deal that, that song actually sounds like Detroit.
Yeah, definitely. And it's crazy because it's like a lot of Detroit sounds and a lot of Detroit lingo don't normally go outside of Detroit. So for that to go so many places, I went to Nebraska and that mug was lit.
Yo, so what the fuck happened in Kentucky, man?
In Kentucky, I tried to do a smash and grab in Kentucky. I had run in a jewelry store along with a couple other people. I pulled the hammer out, broke the glass, and before we could do anything, it was guns out everywhere.
Damn. Well, and who is this Wando?
That's one of the dudes I was with.
Okay.
He was my co-defendant.
He's a superstar right now.
Yo, I bet you he's getting so much pussy off that shout out.
Yeah, where's Wando at right now? Like today, in this day and time.
Wando in Detroit right now, he just had a show. He getting books.
Does Wando does Wando ever come out and do shows with you? Like, would you just ever come hang out?
I'm on parole, so I can't even be around him.
Y'all can't even. Damn.
We need to get Wando.
That's why you
here, man.
That's why you give him that ultimate shout out. He's like, he lit around the world now.
How much more longer are you on papers?
Hopefully I get off in October.
You got to show the judge, like, motherfucker, Jay-Z shouted me out. Let me off, bro.
Yeah. That should do it, though. If don't nothing else do it, that should do it for sure.
Sure. Even if it's an old white racist dude, he knows who Jay-Z is.
And I pay the people that we ride back for the other case.
Is this the Michigan State one?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, you're really a good guy, though, at the end of the day. I mean, I feel like your temperament, if you go in those courtrooms, they should just see that off top.
Yeah, I appreciate it,
Sometimes you got to rob motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it got like that.
It gets sometimes. Shit gets rough.
It got like it was.
It was allegedly,
So speaking of Detroit, I'm curious because how old are you, man?
23.
You're 23 years old. Did you have like I know like recently there's like guys like Vezo and Doughboy Cash Out and all those guys. But did you ever like have any influence with the OG like Jay Dilla's? Obviously like the Royces of the city. Because obviously Jay Dilla is one of the most iconic producers ever in hip hop, and he's from Detroit. But I feel like it's another era. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely got your eras, especially in Detroit. It's like, okay, people that's rapping, we not looking at the history. Young people that's rapping, like
y'all don't care about all that.
We not really
shit.
looking at the history for the Detroit culture because it's like, okay, we trying to do this, and we don't really see how that can help us. You feel me? That's just the reality of it. I don't know if it's disrespectful, if it's insensitive to the culture or whatever, but that's just the truth. Like when you start rapping in Detroit, you trying to find a beat in a studio and you want to shoot a video and put it out there. You're not like, okay, first let me see what all has happened. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely got influenced by Dope Boys, Vezo, Team Eastside. I got influenced by them because that was my era. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to stuff like that,
Have you ever listened to Slum Village in your life?
I have.
Okay, it's Yeah,
I have.
that's what's up, man. And any feedback from Eminem at all? Have you heard like through the grapevine that M's fucking with you at all? Because I feel like M always kind of reaches out to the new Detroit cats.
Right. I haven't heard from him yet. I ain't heard nothing from him yet.
What about the big homie Trick? Because I know he's a staple
I talk to
out
Trick
there,
Trick
man.
regularly. I talk to Trick, Big Shine, Royce. I talk to all them.
Yo, Trick got that no-fly. Is the no-fly zone a real thing?
The no fly zone a real thing.
It is a real thing. I've seen
If
it.
he tell you can't come there and you come there and let it be known that you there, he gonna come holler at you.
But he's such
that's
a
with
good
anybody,
dude.
though.
He's a good dude, though.
If I tell you, no, I'm messing with you.
You better not come.
No, I'm messing with you.
That's what's up, man. I saw you. You're getting ready to drop a new record with Meek, right?
Yeah.
Beef?
Yeah.
So
That's gonna be nuts.
talk about that.
Sound like?
That sounds crazy. I got a verse, then he got a verse. On the last verse, we going back and forth. And you know, me and Meek really like bars, and we like aggressive and
Of course,
hyper. So it's really like you gonna be turned up.
it's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
You
we
gonna want
watched
to do
you
something. You gonna want to do something to somebody.
We watched you go back and forth with Lil Yachty. I thought that was interesting, and it actually sounded good.
It sounded good.
Such
Yachty
a-
kind of did his
yo.
thing.
It sounded good. I mean, I feel like at that moment, you know, we only knew you.
Yachty was off beat for the record.
You know, but he tried. But I feel like at that point, we only knew you for one song. So I feel like that gave a lot of people that insight of, you know, musically what you can do, what you're capable of. And then if you just listen to you on Spotify, it's like non-stop good music.
You can do the shit with no effort to you.
Literally.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I try.
Literally.
Bro, I'm like, you know, you be listening to it, it's like, damn, all these songs actually really rocking. Like,
Yeah, that's real. I also saw you were in the lab with J-Rock.
Yeah,
You guys got a
y'all from
record?
my- Yeah, we do.
Yo, I heard like the little snippet that Top put up, and
Yeah.
that shit sounds crazy.
Yeah, me and Rock got one. That's crazy. That's crazy. Me and Rock got a crazy one too.
Talk about how you guys got linked up, man, because obviously we in LA, man. TD running shit out here.
We got linked up through my dude G Weed. You know what I'm saying?
G-Weed,
Free
Rosecrans
Yeah,
Entertainment.
Rosecrans. You know, when I went to the studio, he like, man, come to the studio with us right quick or whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. I slide up there. I'm thinking G Weed want me to do it. He like, I want to do this song with my homie. I'm thinking it's about somebody from his neighborhood or whatever.
Right,
I'm
right.
like, let me shoot up there right
Little
quick.
Little Ray
Soon
Ray
as
from
I-
the Bay Bay or some
Soon
shit.
as I walk in there, I see Kendrick. Then Schoolboy Q, and I see J-Rock. I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm
What's
like,
your first thought when you walk in and see him?
I'm like, these is homies? I'm like, that's crazy.
you know what? I think that just shows like you had the respect for him to actually come, like not knowing who was gonna be here. Like,
Yeah, because he like, man, I want to do something with my homie. You from the hood or whatever, you know. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm thinking, I ain't think nothing. I ain't think I was about to see who I saw. When I saw the cars, I'm like, okay, they getting some money in
Hey,
this.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I walk in there and see Kendrick. I'm like, that's crazy. Schoolboy Q, J-Rock.
What's your conversation like with Kendrick? Because I'm obviously Kendrick, I'm sure fucks with your shit.
Yeah, I asked Kendrick because, you know, we come from the same type of background. And I asked him, like, how he handle everything. How you still manage to be in the hood and dodge all the hate and everything. How you dodge all the people that want to bring you down or whatever. And he gave me a lot of game, a lot of jewels. One thing he said that stood out, that meant a lot to me, he was like, man, you inspire all my homies. Like, you inspirational. A lot of rappers don't got that. A lot of rappers can't inspire. You inspire the homies, so I'm rocking with you.
It's like you know, the spots me and Dre DJ in. There's a lot of dope boys and a lot of like I feel like there ain't been an artist that's spoken to those people really. I feel like it just feels like the way it used to feel like when Jeezy was fucking lit. Like like just to get them dope boys, especially in the strip club, to throw that money and to really like rock the fuck out. Like I feel like First Day Out, it connects like nothing I've heard in a long time, man. It's definitely.
I mean, I feel like the song had no hook, so I just feel like you was definitely spitting. Like it's like kind of like rapping for your life. Like, what type of studio did you even record that at? Like, what's the mindset when you recording the song? And did you feel like it was gonna change your life? Like, did you really think that song, out of all the songs you recorded, was gonna change your life and have Jay-Z regarding that song as the hottest song of the year?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I recorded that song, the stuff that was on my mind wasn't even music. I'm thinking, I gotta get a job before I violate parole and go back. You feel me? I gotta do all this and that, get my license. I gotta get everything back together. But I still wanna do this though, so let me get this a shot. This is the first song I wanna drop, so let me go record this right quick. Boop, boop, boop. Throw it out there. That song stopped everything.
where did it initially pick up at? Like, when did you see that first wave of support? You know, when you put that out, where did you feel like it sparked from?
Let me see.
Was it like the DJs back in Detroit with the
Midwest-
New York DJs?
The
what's that?
Midwest lit on fire quick, but the first thing that was like far away from home was like Oakland and LA. It was the first like 2 places, Oakland, LA, you know, in the Midwest.
That's lit. It's super lit, man. Obviously, you're popping now. You're wearing over $100,000 worth of jewelry. I'm sure the ladies is coming out the woodworks for you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are you? I mean, are you swimming in the vagina right now, T Grizzly?
I mean, you know, I be working, but you know, when I'm off, when I do what I can when I'm.
Have you slept with any Instagram models with north of 100,000 followers yet?
Yeah, the first one, they had like 700,000.
Hello. I just want to know who do you want to work with that you haven't worked with? Obviously, you know.
Hey, we're still talking about pussy, man. We talking about pussy.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, I want to get back to this music, man. You know,
he said he fucked a girl with 700,000 followers. Chances are we all follow her in this room.
Yo, that's cool. Maybe we all have something in common. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe he ain't the first. But now, some real shit. Who's somebody that you want to work with? Now, you know, you an upcoming artist. If you had to work with somebody that we might not expect.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to work with DJ Khaled.
Nice.
I want to work with
I
Khaled.
see that coming.
Maybe Assad in the studio.
Yeah, call Assad.
Somebody
Somebody get Assad
real
on
quick.
the phone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's lit, man.
Yeah.
I think that'd be an easy play, man. I want to hear you and Kodak do some shit.
Kodak, I think I'll do something good with Kodak.
Yeah, y'all really like, you know, Kodak's another one of those guys who really, especially if you went, I don't know if you've been to Florida when they play Kodak Black, but it's some other shit, man.
For real?
Kodak is God out there. Y'all gotta make that shit happen.
For sure.
What do you do in your spare time, T Grizzly? Because I mean, obviously, you're everyone perceives you as this extremely hard, you know, gangster rapper. Do you play video games? Do you?
I play video games.
Do you cook?
What you play? What video games you play?
I play Grand Theft. I play Call of Duty. Them the only 2 games I play.
Shoot 'em up.
But look though, in a lot of my spare time, like it's still friends and family I got that I ain't really seen since I've been home. So in all my spare time, I just try to pull up on people. You know, my life was like totally different before I got like before all this music thing. My life was like totally different. I was really like going through a real struggle.
Right.
So in my free time when I ain't doing nothing, when it's like, all right, bet you can do what you want to do, I try to pull up on people that I went through that struggle with and just see where they mind at. Yeah. Just say what up. I try to do that to everybody. I know a lot of people that know I was messed up, and I just be wanting to see how they react to where I'm at now. Like, I just be want to pull up on them.
So when you go home, what's the vibe like? I mean, obviously you have to move different, but do you feel a lot more positivity, or do you still feel like there's some type of negative energy around you?
I mean, it's a mixture. It's a mixture. Some places I go, I feel like it just be hella love. Some places I feel like these dudes gonna kill me if I let them. And some other places I be like, it's just hate for no reason. So it's like every type of word. Then some other places I be like, it is fun, but I can't do too much.
But have you also experienced turning the hate into love, where it's like there might be these certain guys that used to hate on you, but you done put on for Detroit so much, just like you said, you know, in LA,
you turned them into some believers.
Yeah, like you kind of put the pride back into Detroit, where we could be DJing somewhere in Vegas and people are talking about Detroit because, you know, you actually gave that sound a platform. Like, so,
I ain't gonna lie, the love outweigh the hate. So, on a crazy scale, you know what I'm saying? The love is tremendous there. I'm talking about with all races in the city.
Right.
But then you still got the few that hate. And it's like this, like I told you, I was real life struggling. So a lot of people feel like they better than me and they should be in a
They saw you when you was at your
because
lows.
they saw me when I was at my lows. They feel like I'm better than him. I ain't go through none of that. He ain't, you feel me? So they feel like they should be in this position, not me. So it's really hard to turn they hate into love. But like I say, the people that do love me, it's crazy.
It's lit.
Outside of Detroit, what's your favorite place to be at? Your favorite city?
I ain't been everywhere yet, so I got to come back for that one.
What?
Come back.
Where you been at?
I've
You
been
like Miami, or you Miami kind of dude? New York kind of dude?
I rock with Miami. New York uncomfortable.
New York's hella.
hip hop police.
Shout out Jay and Dino.
Yeah, shout out to Zan. You know, he made it through.
He's the most New York dude in LA right now. Yo, when you said when you got out, man, obviously when you're on probation, you usually get a job. So how close were you to getting like actual jobs? You put some applications.
I ended up getting one.
Or where were you working at?
It was on the golf course.
So you was working on a goddamn golf course.
Yeah. Grizzly teeing off on the golf course.
Look, I knew I couldn't get nothing close in the city, and still people try to take me serious on the rap. So you feel I went far out. My man said me get a job at the golf course. So
what were you doing?
Bet. I was just riding the car around for real, killing time. That's what I was doing. They'd be like, all right, get the leaves off this way over there. I'd be like, all right, bet. All right, go somewhere they can't find me. Just ride the little car.
How long ago was this? This was last year?
This was October.
October. What a difference a year makes, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Last year.
That's crazy, man. Besides Hove, obviously Hove is the biggest cosign anybody could ever get in hip hop. But like, who else? What's another OG that maybe has reached out or that saluted you that maybe, you know, caught you off guard? You know, being somebody who was just driving around a golf cart in October.
LeBron James.
Oh yeah, the LeBron video blew up. Yeah, that LeBron video became a thing. This shit became a meme.
For sure. That's a classic for sure.
Have you met LeBron?
Nope, he tried to get me to come to China, but I'm on
To China? Oh damn.
What's the first thing you doing when you get off of parole? Like, what's like the very first, after you're done with it, it's a wrap?
I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie. I might throw off parole tour, off parole party. I might drop a song around me being off parole.
That'd be lit. First day off.
First day off parole.
Yo, why was LeBron trying to take you to China? That's kind of peculiar. I'm just wondering.
He had some type of event out there that he said that I'd be good to be a part of or whatever.
Trying to get you that bag.
Trying to get you that Chinese bag, man. That Macau money.
Need that. Was it yen?
Yeah, that yen.
Need that.
Straight up, man.
I'll be over there.
We gotta know. We ask. We're starting this new thing where we ask all the rappers who's in their spank bank. Now you were in jail, so obviously you gotta have a spank bank.
What's that?
That means chicks, you know, you close your eyes and jerk off to. Girls, girls you would like to fuck. Famous girls, you know, pretty much top 5 spank bank. Who's in T Grizzly spank bank?
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez is in there. We got one name. All right. I ain't mad at that. Shout out Selena.
Selena was
He likes that Latin flavor.
Cause she had a video. Cause I used to wake up early and watch these videos. You saw that video? Good for you?
Yeah.
I saw that video used to always come on. So I'm like,
okay, yeah, I'm gonna show you. Good for you. All right.
yeah.
Who else?
Well, you know Tinashe.
Tinashe's in my spank
Yeah,
bank.
you know I got it.
Wow, that was a good selection. Sleeper card.
Supernatural.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tinashe for sure. She's a shoe in.
Yeah.
Who else? We need 3 more.
Let me see. I don't really want to say nobody, girl. You know these dudes over here fighting over these.
You already said Selena Gomez. Just don't say
respect
anybody that
that.
Chris Brown's ever slept with, because he'll try to fight you.
You gotta
Big Chris cool though.
The Weeknd is currently having sex with Selena Gomez, so you kind of already fucked that up.
Oh yeah, okay, but I like Bernice too.
I don't know who that is.
Bernice Burgos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
her.
we need 2 more from you.
Bernice. Who else? Let me see.
You can throw porn star in there. I'm sure he's waiting for you to just throw
I don't want
porn
nobody to know I know them.
Hey man, you know, shout out to the porn bitches. They got to get a bag too.
Yeah.
I like. No, I ain't gonna say that.
Come on, man. Come on, T.
We'll bleep it out. We'll bleep it out later. Don't
I
worry.
was looking at Serena Williams a certain way because I was watching the tennis games and that too.
Now is this pregnant Serena or pre-pregnant Serena?
Pre-pregnant.
At the game.
Okay.
At the game.
I'm saying it's okay if you got a pregnant chick fetish. You know, people
At
got
the
all
game.
kinds of
Playing
crazy
with no
fetishes.
draws.
What's
in, too.
another
Let's
one?
see.
We got one more.
One more. Angel Love.
Angel
Off
Love.
the What's he on Basketball Wives?
Yep.
From New Orleans.
All right, well there's the top 5, and now it's in the world. So now, you know, the energy's out there, and I predict you'll sleep with
At least 1 or 2
40%
of them,
of the
or 1 and a
list.
half of them.
40% of that list is definitely fuckable. I think you're definitely banging the Bernice chick. She's pretty much just popping because she's pretty, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say nothing. she got a lot of, you know. She got. I don't know.
She's out here living. Let's just say she's living out here.
Bruh.
She out here.
She got a lot of accomplishments. You know, she's talented.
Yo, so obviously you got the current project that's been out, but I'm sure that you're working on the next thing, man. You got this new Meek record coming out. What's the album sounding like?
The album sounded crazy. The album called Activated.
Okay.
So that speaks for itself.
Can we hear you singing on the album?
Yeah, I'm gonna sing on there. I feel like I need that just to balance it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Plus, when I be singing, it be like real life. They help me tune in with the pain. I try to soothe the people that's going through something, or people that just like music and just
Right.
like vibes. You feel me? I try to send that out there to them.
Besides Meek, who's on the album?
I got something with Dirk, Takeoff. I got something with who else? Dage. Me and Sean working on something.
I love that you work with Takeoff, man. It's my favorite Meek.
I rock with Takeoff. That's my dog. But one thing about my album is, right, I got songs with a lot of people, but every album that I put out is gonna be all me.
Wait a minute. So you have songs with a lot of people,
Yeah, I'm gonna throw them out as singles.
but Activate is going to be all you.
Yes.
So the singles are going to be separate from the album. I mean, it's 2017. It's really, we live in the world of Spotify, so it's really, you know, it's I feel you. I respect that. Though.
Whenever I put out an album, you only gonna hear me on
Have
there.
you ever listened to Nas's Illmatic?
I heard some songs off of there. I watched the documentary. What documentary was that? Was it
AZ was on Illmatic though.
He only had one feature, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but so
you know,
that
man.
eliminates
AZ from Harlem?
Yeah, come on,
AZ.
man.
Here's
Joe
one
would
question
die.
too. Like now that you've been in the rap game, what's the hardest part that somebody that might be an upcoming rapper might not see? Or like, you know, as far as like for you, like doing promo, or like what's been the hardest part for you to adjust in the rap game?
All that's easy. All you gotta do is work. You know that work. If you got a good work ethic, you're gonna be straight. You're gonna get used to it. You're gonna be sleepy at first. You're gonna be tired at first, but you get used to that. Especially if you want it, you get used to it quicker.
Bouncing from city to city,
You
getting
don't
that
get
legal
tired
money.
of the radio DJs asking the same 30 questions
No.
morning in,
No.
day
Has a radio
in.
DJ ever asked you who you
day
jerk
out.
off to?
Yeah.
They've asked you that
No,
before?
they ain't asked me that.
Oh, okay, all
You
right.
the
Just want to
first
make
creep,
sure.
man.
You start seeing it pay off. Like outside of social media, the DJs is your exposure. Period. Because they in the
100%.
clubs and they on the radio. So without the social media, you through without the DJs. And I understand that from the beginning. I used to chase DJs around, so I know
Literally,
what they
like chase them in a like, yo,
Nah.
play my shit. I'm gonna beat your ass. Because
Nah.
Fat Joe used to do. We just had Fat Joe here. He was telling us stories about.
I wasn't on that. I was
he
just trying to
kidnapped
pay
the
DJs.
DJ and put him in a van.
Oh yeah, no.
You were trying to pay DJs.
I was trying to pay him. Like, man,
okay.
listen, please.
That's
You feel me?
illegal, for the record.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
someone
if you're a
was-
club DJ.
I mean, if you're a
Someone
club
was
DJ,
taking-
Not
please
if
get
you
your bag all
not if
day.
you not if you're
If
at
you're
the
in the
strip
club,
club.
yeah. If you're in the club, you know, I mean, you're at the point where they're gonna play your shit no matter
Yeah,
what.
if you're on the radio,
Struggle
it's
rappers out
illegal.
there. If you see me DJing, $500, I play your.
The hard look though. The
Only at
rappers
the
though.
club.
Look, let me tell you something though. This the thing that's gonna mess your head up, right? Okay, bet. Get everybody that you cool with. I want you to really get them. Don't let them know what's going on. Just act like y'all mean up. Nah, you got everybody that you cool with in the room. Look at everybody. They all gonna start acting funny on you. All of them.
They're all gonna start acting funny.
All of them.
What do you mean?
All of them. They all gonna start acting different. Once you become successful,
Once you pop,
it's
I
no
understand.
money. It's no money that you can give them. It's no love that you can show them. They all gonna still feel type. Well, that's like a big time drug dealer. Like it's a typical story. He got his mans he getting money with. You know, he got his mans that's killing for him. Everybody's solid. Everybody seem like they good. As soon as everybody get locked up, they all gonna tell him. No matter. Who
I
they
mean,
is.
I think that's just the basic instinct of men. You always want to be the top guy. That's why men are men.
Once you get to the top and once you get the crown, okay, when you working for it, you like, okay, I gotta outdo him. But once you get there, you get to see who are gunning for it. It just looks crazy.
you have like some of your homies that used to rap with that kind of flipped on you like that.
I mean, yeah, you got friends that you used to rap with. You got people that don't know you that's acting like you feel me. You got some family members.
Oh, like you too good now. Like you changed.
And it happens so fast, man.
I got
It's not
family
been a
members
year yet.
that had problems and act like I created their problems.
Because they trying to get that bag, man.
Yeah.
They trying to get that bag. T Grizzley. Yo, we got this thing. We're doing the new joint of the day, man. We got to do this new record. It's called No Effort.
Let's get it.
Talk about this record, man.
No effort.
Do this shit with no effort.
I wrote this song.
with no effort.
I ain't put no effort into it. Now I think about it. I ain't put no effort
Where'd you
into
write
it.
it?
I was locked up when I wrote it.
You wrote it when you were locked up.
Yeah.
What was your mind state when you was writing it, man?
I think I just had got done fighting for real.
Damn.
And I still had a lot of energy left. I ain't even get to do what I wanted to do because people broke it up so quick. I'm like, man, let me go right quick.
When you're in jail, do you have like a variation of shanks, sharpened toothbrushes? I mean, what do you do to like in jail? Like obviously if you get into fights, you got some shit. I mean,
All right, now when I went in there, I knew people, right? So I never had to have my
you never
own.
had to worry about nothing.
Dudes was like, if you ever need it, it's right there. And I had like 4 people say this to me. So I was really straight.
There was,
but
like,
it's a
stash in
variation though. They
places.
all look different though.
Right.
Some dudes are
The melted
the big
toothbrush.
plastic garbage cans. Dudes will bust them down and make about 30 of them.
That's crazy.
And then some dudes will take screws out of stuff. Some dudes will take
Tape the screw to
the
something.
little razor that you shave with. Yeah, that'll open somebody all the way up. That one.
Oh wait.
Yeah, one thing I never asked you, how'd you find the beat for First Day Out? Like the producer, just where did like that beat? Where do you find that beat? Or is that somebody you've been working
You don't
with?
find it. You create that.
But I'm saying that producer, was that some like your homie? Was that a beat you got online?
Okay, so look, I went to a lot of producers that I knew of, right? So, and they was on it, but they was like, okay, bet bro ain't really lit like that, so I really ain't about to just
Give
go
you
out
a
my
beat.
way and make crazy beat that you asking for. You could take this, what I'm trying to,
Right.
you feel me? So my auntie knew this dude, or knew about this dude named Helliver, you feel me? So we went to him. I rapped the song to him already, and he was like, oh yeah, that's crazy, I got something for that. Nailed it. Perfect. First time.
Boom.
Damn.
Shout out
Changed
to your
his life
auntie
too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What
out to
about your
auntie,
auntie?
the
Did you buy a
A&R?
little
Nah,
something?
hell of a going crazy. Nah, he did the one with D to the A with me and Yachty. He on Kodak album. He
Yeah.
did the beef with me and Meek Mill.
Did your aunt get A&R credit for the song?
At least a fly gift. At least
You know
a
what I
little
mean?
something. You know, Kendrick bought his sister a little Toyota. You know what I'm saying?
I gave her some good advice.
Some good advice. Stay at the darkies late at night. Stay at the dark alleys, Auntie. All right. Anyway, T Grizzly, we appreciate you coming through, man. Any idea when we're gonna get activated?
Activated, man. I'm looking at October for Activated.
Nice.
October.
All September, I'm dropping crazy. I'm thinking about giving y'all the album October.
Okay, and then Ball with Meek's coming out when?
Beef with Meek
Or
comes
Beef,
out
Ball.
on my mixtapes on Thursday, and it's dropping everywhere on Friday.
It's lit.
Yeah.
And
Tour.
there's a
Ain't it a
tour.
blessing tour? October.
Oh man,
It's lit in
you gonna
October.
get a lot of bags, a lot of after party bags. Line them up, man. T Grizzly, we appreciate you coming through, man. We're gonna get into this no effort. We're gonna let you introduce it, man.
For sure, man. It's T Grizzly coming from Detroit. I'm in LA, you know, #1 station for R&B and hip hop. Let's get it. 92.3. There's no effort.
Hey, it's lit.